Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today is that time, my favorite time. Um, I have heard so many of you commenting on me doing Dimash, the story of One Sky. Haven't seen it, haven't heard of it. To be honest with you, only in comments have I heard of it in tons. I'm really looking forward to it, as I always look forward to anything of Dimash. I want to thank you once again for all the phenomenal comments, for your support on the channel. I absolutely adore Dimash. I adore you as fans. Thank you for supporting Alex at the Fable Sphere. The Fable Sphere is doing amazing things. There is so much coming up that myself and Phil are actually doing. We will be releasing it slowly to you guys, but there is so much that we are planning, and we are so excited to share it with you guys. Anyway, let's kick into Dimash, the story of One Sky. I am thrilled that I'm listening to Dimash again, and let's see how it goes. I hope you guys enjoy. Nice, thank you.
Believe what's happening at all. Vipers crazy, we reborn to fall. We are the reason causing all that pain to the secret one that gives us life. Billions of hearts, billions of cells and souls and dreams, billions of lives shouldn't ever turn to senseless horror, so disempowered.
Well, guys, I must say, this was a bit of a heavy song, but now it's starting to slowly piece together. What I love about it is exactly that: is the storyline. Life shouldn't ever turn to senseless horror. Life should have some sort of meaning.
give it to you.
Just is here. Can't remember all that of whom we pray. Our future is impossible to say. So we're gonna praise and light this morning. We decide to stop the draining. We decide to follow their heart. We make it clear that
You must be strong to accept freedom and bring it to the world. United, we will enter every city, every house. We will lead every...
Guys, Dimash is just sorry. The song has got me a little bit emotional. Reason being why, my country as well has been through a hell of a lot of war, and I've also lost people that I love, family members and stuff like that, because of just human greed. But what I find amazing is it's not about the video or anything, but it's his voice, his sensitivity, and also how he can project pain in his voice. And is our future, is it possible to even save? And how he's choosing life, but then he's showing a video of war happening and killing happening. I mean, how long is this all going to go on for? How long is it all going to go on for? The killing, the violence, the greed, the hunger, the starving children, people without anything. My son is turning 11 next month, and even though I never had a great dad, I tried to be the best I possibly can for my kid. And I just look at all these other children. This is, even in this video in the war, this is somebody's son at war, fighting for his country, fighting for freedom, fighting for his family. Is it possible to save? Yes, it is. It's possible to save. It's if the world gets its moral value back. If they find God. If they find God's morals and understand that no matter what we do in this world, love will conquer everything. You can't beat love. I don't care how much darkness you bring, the light will always shine. Dimash is just such a creator, such a composer, such a sensitive person who can bring out so much emotion. I mean, I started this video fine, and then all of a sudden it was like tick, 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 tick. All these emotions started building up. And not a lot of singers and artists can actually do that to a person. It takes a great special artist with a voice that speaks magnitude, that literally goes straight through your soul to the other side, and then it makes a U-turn and comes straight back. Wow, man. I'm sorry I'm talking so much. It's just, he is incredible, man.
So we're gonna praise and light this morning. We decide to stop the draining. We decide to follow their heart. We make it clear
You must be strong to accept freedom and bring it to the world. United, we will enter every city, every house. We will lead everyone who is ready to start a new life. Anyone who resists
Is that the
will
mic?
not find a place next to us. War is the way to unite people.
Said nobody's smart ever. War is the way to unite people. In war, there is no winner. There is only losers. There is only killing. There is only life loss. There is only huge amounts of grief for the loved ones that are still left on this earth ran by the devil.
Way to unite people.
Never shall again.
Oh, it is him. Sorry, I'm stopping it again. So obviously he's the boy that was on the beach right at the beginning of the video. It's beautiful, man. just want to pause it right here. Um, Things I want to say about this video. First of all, Dimash can be a phenomenal actor. I was so taken in by his performance there when he saw the little girl lying on the floor, and it was almost a symbolism for me. And I might be missing the train here, but almost a symbolism of a life leaving and a life being created. Woman is obviously giving birth and the little girl dying. But what I like about this whole thing is even when there was a shooting and the bombing and everything, his voice is penetrating through everything. And he says that love needs to stand, love needs to be there, nothing else. It's our last chance, people. It's our last chance. And the mesh is sending messages as I've seen now, and I have to go through a lot more of the mesh to understand even an inkling of this man's mind. But he's constantly speaking about love. He's speaking about truth. You know, that man that everybody was walking past while he's dead on the floor, you know, and they just throw a bit of ground on him, you know, for dust you are and dust you shall return. And where is our care? Who have we become as human beings? How's it all gone so horribly damn wrong? How have our hearts hardened so much that we cannot find God's love and to love one another, to love your neighbor as yourself, just to be there, man? Sorry, I know I'm getting a bit weird in this reaction, but no, don't like that part at all. Oh, wow. Was right there, dialogue and understanding, at the widespread promotion of the culture of tolerance, acceptance of others, of living together peacefully would contribute significantly to reducing many economic, social, political, and environmental problems that weigh so heavily on a large part of humanity. Isn't that the truth? Guys, I always think to myself, and I'm trying to bump up a bit here, but I always think to myself, Dimash can't impress more. After listening to some of Tao and s.o.s and all these stuff that I've listened to and reacted to so far, I mean, I'm not even going to think that way anymore, because this oak has got so much depth to him and so many levels that it's absolutely unbelievable. What I like about it, every song of his speaks a message. It's a message, and it's always a good one. Here we go. Together peacefully will contribute significantly to reducing many economical, social, political, and environmental problems that weigh so heavily on a large part of humanity. They do. They do. And I don't want to get political at all, because that's going to be on another channel one day, probably. But the thing is, the rich get richer. The middle class just sort of work their butts off day and night trying to, obviously, how can I say, keep that machine idling for the rich, and the poor are just poor, searching for help. They are broken people. There are broken people out there, and sometimes just a good word can change everything. Dimash is just incredible, man. His artistry is beyond anything I have ever listened to in my entire life. I've been listening to music for a very long time, but this man's soul is displayed for the world to see. God touched this man, like I said, I think in my first reaction, in a very special way. He gave this man a voice, but not just any voice, a voice that can penetrate the hardest of hearts. Dimash has got. I just want to say, wherever he is in the world, may the Lord bless him. May he bless him further. May he continue doing this and more to say to the world, it is not too late. We want life. We are searching for life. We are searching for light. We are searching for the good things, joy, hope, peace, happiness. We are searching for the beautiful things in the world. And Dimash is delivering that to millions and millions and millions around the world. And may he continue to do so. I actually want to listen to the song without the video, because the vocals on that song were out of this world. Out of this world. I'm almost starting to think he's an alien. Anyway, till next time, I love you all. Love one another and look after each other. God bless you all. Till next time, see you soon.